2009 when our mutual agent introduced us, and he had just released his second album, and I had like 2 albums out as well, and we discovered that we had like the same kind of a vision of trying to incorporate the same kind of influences that we grew up with the same kind of contemporary genres. It was just like a mindfuck to us, like a guy from Slovenia and a guy from Colorado like fucking got together, by some booking agency, and we discovered we had like the same fucking idea. It's gonna be a...
That's an understatement, first of all. If he was born in the U.S., he would be president 2012.
Wow.
You could be vice president though.
I guess it's kind of sucks because it's a short year since it ends, 2012, end of the world, fucked up. We have like 1 year of making music and touring, and then we're all gonna be living in Mayan heaven, I guess. What did I do before this? Fucking, I don't know, doormans, hotels, like bellboy shit and stuff like that. I started very young, so I don't know. Like, I tested some stuff before I started making music, like professionally, So I never liked school. Kind of sucked. I was just like too focused on what I want to do, like at a really early age. So school seemed kind of fucking pointless. Like both of us were introduced to instruments and music like at an early age. My parents got me taking piano classes when I was like in 2nd grade, and even before that they bought me like synthesizers, like the first ones that came out in late 80s and shit. And so that was always like something that I was kind of naturally attracted to. And after high school, before I started making money with music, I just had like some fucking opportunity jobs, nothing special. I had no other ambitions at all. I studied audio engineering later on, so it's like just because I wanted to get a little bit more like technical background on stuff that I already knew. But it's like that was always my ambition. Like ever since I've become a cognitive person, it was like music. That's what I want.
It's lonely and cold. This world out here is so lonely.
Dude, I watched The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. It's my favorite fucking show. My hobbies are Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Love that show.
True Blood,
Anything
stuff
else?
like that.
He's
Boardwalk Empire.
He's on the Slovenian Full Contact Tiddlywinks team.
Yeah. AMC, HBO, Comedy Central, Showtime. That's what's up. The cinematography in general was always like one of my interests as well, even in high school. We used to like go to, go to acting classes even in elementary school. Like, that was always one of my favorite things to do. Like, if I were a musician, I would definitely be involved in, movies or whatever, Like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, for me personally, that's like one of the most genius shows on television right now. It's everything that's missing, in today's world. It's genius on a number of levels.
Well, because they can get away with a lot of stuff through comedy that you couldn't get away through if you were just like, this is a news
that's
source.
where the
They
genius
can kind
kicks
of
in.
say what they want that's actually the truth and be like, oh, but we're just kidding.
They portray, like, they actually take like media from the left and media from the right, and they show us what they say, and they tell their own opinion about it and just compare stuff and compare bullshit and contradictions on a daily basis. Come here, man.
Come here. Here, take a seat. Come on.
Why do I need to go?
No.
Come on.
Yes, go to the camera.
No. Come on, man.
This is my friend Alex. His artist name is FAQ. He plays the guitar with me for the past 2 years. He's my closest friend. We've been having fun for the past 2 years. I didn't do drummers in the States yet. I did one show this spring when actually this.
We did Brooklyn Bowl with Adam Deitch.
Yeah, we did Brooklyn Bowl with Adam Deitch, but that was in the summer. And we did in October we did another show in Vienna, in Austria, with a drummer with a friend of mine from my hometown. But I'm not yet accustomed to having a drummer on stage. You know, it was just like special occasions. I don't know, it's hard to say, man. It's like everything that ever fucking moved me. From James Brown to fucking Beastie Boys to, you know, whatever. Not to mention Beatles, you know, started on that.
I have a question. Was there any Slovenian musicians that influenced you growing up? Anything from your country, from that region, even from Italy or places like that?
Yeah, a couple of them, definitely. For me, it was all about rhythm and blues and jazz and funk and soul and all that. You know. I listen to a lot of Black Keys lately. LP4, Rat-a-tat, Justice, the new album. I'm totally in love with the new album from Audio Video Disco.
Michael Maynard.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. Michael Maynard. That's hard. I would love to open for Rat-a-tat, Justice, Daft Punk, The Prodigy.
Put in pocket like it's back. Going downtown to see a man and ain't got time to shake your hand.
I hate when people generalize like genres. It's like I just don't like talking about that because it's like an endless conversation. There was always going to be people bringing legitimate arguments to the table about this genre doing the right thing, and then there are going to be people bringing legitimate arguments that this genre is not doing the right thing, you know? And it's like, you heard in music or whatever. And it's always with this, every new fucking genre that comes out is always the same fucking thing. Like, when can we move past that and just like label music as good or bad and fucking let it be, you know? It's like,
If you want to sell it, you need a name for it.
yeah, exactly. So, I understand that.
That's
But
the
it's
only
like, for example, like Skrillex, you know, he's like under so much he has just as many haters as he has fans, and it's for no fucking reason at all that he has that many haters. Like why? Because he blew up overnight? Because he's a fucking phenomenal producer. Nobody can fucking dispute that. I'm talking about it now, but that's as far as I go.
Hit that jive jack, put in pocket like it's back. Time and time waits for no man that ain't got time.
There's a lot of shit we guys do. We don't have a ritual, as you know,
I do body shots off of Kyle's chest.
Yeah. Our light guy in the chest.
It's the right amount of grime to just be able to drop that filthy bass.
Yeah.
Let's do one right now.
Yeah. And that totally helps him with the lights. He goes crazy.
He gets a whole new confidence. He's already wet and liquored up. He's a little
burns
saucy.
the stage down.
He's like, saucy.
Hit that jive jack, put in pocket like it's back. Time and time waits for no man that ain't got time to shake your hand.
Asia, like India, Asia, and Australia in February, March. How we do that together?
We don't do together. We can pack.
I mean, we have the same agent. It shouldn't be that fucking hard. And then after that, me and him are planning to go back to Europe and do festivals and a bunch of shows in Europe in late spring, summer.
Time waits for no man that ain't got time to shake your hand.
Pretty cool, like the entire
City shut down.
City, yeah, shut down. It's like venues, just walk around.
And just being themed upon like a very like monolithic, you know, like icon of you know, something like being able to play festivals based around something that like you looked up to and around somebody who had such a creative, like innovative perspective on synthesizing sound and you know, who at the time was criticized for it. People thought he was like destroying modern music.
Like, how could you create something so fucking beautiful? That's what they meant.
Yeah.
I hope we can use that to our advantage now that we play more shows, so we could get some, you know, equipment. But the
Actually, I
sub.
think about it. Did someone
We can put an advertisement right here for them, and then we try to get them some free equipment.
That would be so awesome.
Mike
It's
is
gonna be right here.
Mike can freestyle about moves in like 30 seconds.
I think it was smoke.
That's true.
It's so hot right here. I feel like the light adds a million fucking degrees.
Get that Snapchat, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown and see you.
Snap out of the house. 2 hours of
He
sleep in the van.
made him become double vision.
Yeah, now he's double vision.